What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I'm B. Adams. Thanks again, once again, for tuning in. Yeah, you see the thumbnail. You see what's going on. Now, hold on now. Hold on. I know what you're thinking. We're not spending any more money over here. I know what you're thinking. You're just blowing the pocket off your pants here. No, that's not the case here. What you see in the thumbnail is not ours. We have it. Yes, we have it here live at the I'm Drivin mechanic shop and custom shop, by the way. But no, it's not ours. We did not buy it. This is a really good friend of ours. He gave this to me because he's a fan of the channel. He sees what we're doing. He sees our interactions with the public. So he gave me this because he didn't know anything about it and asked me, could I get it started? Could I get it going? And I said, yeah, I'll take a stab at it. Did not know what I was in for. Still do not know what I'm in for. All I know is it looks cool and it's really heavy. And I kind of gave you all the sweet version of the story. The real raw and uncut version was I showed up to the shop. This bad boy was just sitting there. Then I got a call saying, what you think? Really putting the I'm Drivin mechanic shop to the test with this one. I'll tell you that. We ain't never been scared before. We ain't gonna start now, baby. So let's get into it. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Live back in the mechanic shop. And you see what we got here on the table. Taking up all the space on the table. What we have here, ladies and gentlemen. What we have here in the mechanic shop. Officially in the I'm Drivin mechanic shop. We have a Traxxas T-MAXX. She's a big girl. She's a big old girl. She ain't playing no games. I'll tell you that. And she's heavy. Like I always say here in the I'm Drivin mechanic shop, when we have new things in the shop, I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about this at all. Mainly because if you know anything about this out there in YouTube land watching right now, because we don't over here. As you can see, this is a Nitro car. Yes, this is a Nitro gas power car, and this is new ground for us, people. Total new ground. We have no clue, absolutely no clue what we're looking at. Now, of course, I probably have seen this before somewhere and thought it was super cool, but didn't even know what it was then, and still don't know what it is now. But we are going to learn today, people. Well, at least I am, and you all are going to help me. The first thing I need to know from everybody out there, get down in the comments if you know. I need to know exactly what this is. Reason being is because I did a little research prior to filming this, and it seems that there was a 2.0, 2.2, 2 point something version and a 3 point something version. Which one is this? I don't know. I need to know. Jump down in the comments. Tell me right now. That's the first thing we need to figure out. If you're wondering what that super long antenna that was just sitting in the back was connected to, it's this. The Traxxas TQ3 receiver that we just found out goes to this truck. And what I mean by that is, when this little ensemble was dropped off to me, it had two remotes. This one and a smaller remote that, as soon as I saw the other remote, I knew it had nothing to do with this truck. I automatically said this was the remote. And we found out that this actually is the remote that goes to this truck. Duh, super duh. It says Traxxas right there, TQ3. But we didn't know. I mean, we don't know nothing. We learning about this now. That's why we asking y'all. As you just saw, the antenna to this will shoot up to the ceiling. So that lets me know that this has to be an older model situation. So I'm going to have to Google after this. Google is my friend. I'm going to have to do a little investigation, or you all tell me down in the comments. Tell me exactly what era is this truck from. I know it's way newer than the RC10T that we got from Pops. I know it's way newer, but because the remote that came with the RC10T did have this super long antenna, it's kind of making me put it back in that era. But I know this is newer. I just know this is newer than the RC10T. So somebody give me some information on, like I said, what exact model is this truck and around, you know, the time period that this truck first came out. Not only that, this bad boy takes 8 batteries. 8 batteries. That's how I know it's old. 8 batteries. My God. And look, I know. But I didn't buy these, okay? If you're going to make fun of the battery selection, which at this point, we don't care. We just got these, which I didn't buy them, but my boy got these just to see if we can get this running. So now these ain't your fancy smashy, you know, batteries, AA batteries. These are some, whatchamacallits, just to see if we can get this thing rolling. We'll upgrade the battery situation later. Taking a little closer look at this 2-channel, 3-channel, 1-channel. You can go through all the channels. Don't know what this is. You have your steering and throttle trim. What is this? Neutral, 70, 30, 50. Don't know what that is. Definitely know what this and this is, though. Know how to do that. All right, looking on the back, it looks like, I don't know what goes in there. I don't even know what that is. It looked like it opened up. I actually saw this on that vintage Futaba Magnum Sport controller that Pop had for the RC10. And I didn't know what that was for that either. So I don't know what this is for this one. So tell me that. Is it a fuse box or what is it? My next question, immediate question, is these tires. Okay, I noticed that they are not glued on. They just on all the wheels. They not glued on, they just on. Now, you know, because we've been doing a little drag racing, of course, we have to glue all of our tires. So my next question is this supposed to be like this, or are these tires supposed to be glued on there? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Down to the meat and gravy, baby. Took that body off so we can get down to the nitty gritty. And you already know what I'm finna say, people. No. I have no clue what I'm looking at. I don't know what any of this is. Nothing. I know that look like it holds some gas. There may be a gas tank. This has an on and off switch. So I don't know, maybe receiver or some servos, and I don't know. Flip it around on the other side. Look like just a pipe. This is exhaust pipe or something like that. Okay, this is starting to look a little familiar in here from the drag car. Is this some spur and slipper situation? And is it supposed to be moving this freely? And you can tell this a big dog. 2 pair of shocks all the way around. 2 pair of shocks all the way around. This thing must have been meant to do some real get down. Real get down, Jack. This look like the antenna right here that's tucked away. We got the antenna. We're gonna tuck that back away for now. Leave that right there. Man, just tried to put her on a lift for a little maneuverability, and yeah. Looks like we don't need that. All right, give you a little bird's eye view of what's going on here, because I definitely do not know what's going on here. I'm trying to figure out all of these parts on the fly. Of course, no, I have no idea what I'm looking at. I'm basically showing this to you all. What I need you all to do is you all tell me if anything looks out of place, because we are definitely going to the hobby shop. I think this may be a little bit above my pay grade. but we gonna figure out as much as we can figure out right now in this video and before we go to the hobby shop. And with you all in the comments, let me know. Also, after doing my research, I did find out that there are electrical components to this car, which means that we can't start it up off electrical, but we can turn some stuff on, and that's basically what we're here to do. We're here to see if this is a stud or a dud. We don't know if she runs, if she don't run, if she's broken, if she's fixed, if she needs some stuff, if she's been just sitting almost brand new. Well, she's not been brand new out of the box. I can definitely tell you that. Whoever had this before my buddy definitely was running this thing. Reason I say that is because these wheels that you see here were not this clean. I cleaned these off before I got this because I wasn't going to transport it with all that on there. The real wheels look like they were doing burnouts in mud all day and then just put the car straight up. So yeah, they were definitely running this. It wasn't as clean. I had to, you know, clean her up a little bit for the video. I wiped her down a little bit. But yeah, they was definitely running this when they had it active. So I don't know how long this was sitting. I don't know when it was last ran. I kind of don't know anything. We're learning on the fly. But we're definitely going to find out very, very, very soon. Flipping her over on the bottom side, she definitely looks like she's been pretty well kept. I'm not going to lie. Not too many scratches on the chassis, not too much damage, you know, just some dirty wheels. But other than that, she looks really good on the bottom side. You know, I can say this, my buddy, I don't know how much he got this for, or if he paid for it, but he got a hell of a deal. I'll tell you that. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, I'm tripping right now because how did I not know that for the channel? How did I not have that piece of valuable information? How much he even paid for this? We will be finding that out very soon. I will tell you that. I can't believe I did not ask that valuable piece of information of how much he even paid for that. But looking up this car, I see that it is a four-wheel drive car. So as you see, the drive shaft situation, the drivetrain situation stretches from the front to the back. Oh man, this is a beast. This definitely looks like she's a beast. I can't wait till we get it running. We also have our handy dandy Traxxas high torque servo, and sticking out of the bottom, that's an odd place, but I mean, I'm no Traxxas engineer, so okay. Looking like some more servos and stuff that I don't know anything about just yet, but looks like the gang's all here. If there's anything that you see we're missing, people, please let us know, and please give us all of the advice on this, because I have no clue what I'm looking at. I wouldn't even know how to go about starting this. I mean, I can if I Google it. All right, after doing a quick search on Google, because I was wondering what plugs into right there. We couldn't start this car right now if we wanted to. We are missing the Traxxas Easy Start wand that plugs into here that starts the car. So I guess we have a really cool looking paperweight as of right now. I didn't know this. I'm pretty sure my buddy didn't know this. Because I would have had it, he would have had it, and he would have given it to me, and I would have had it. But I don't have it, so I think we don't have it. Which brings us to the beginning of our parts list for the T-Max. Yep, gotta head over to the hobby shop, let the pros that know check her out, so we can get a certified parts list of everything we need to get her back rolling, baby. Even though we can't technically fire this thing up and hear that, what we can do is, I see this little power switch. We can turn it on. So we're going to turn it on and see what happens. Going to flip the switch on our remote. She's on. Got a little slack on that antenna. Now we are going to flip this switch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she's on. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going. I knew it. I knew it. I just wanted to do it. Okay. Seems like it's a little tough to turn the wheels, but they turn. All right, okay. All right, there we go. She turns like a dream. Now I want to know, is it because the car and the wheels are so heavy that when I got it down, it's hard to turn the wheels? And when I drive it, it'll be easier. I mean, somebody let me know, is it a problem with the suspension or something like that? Or am I just tripping? If I'm tripping, then I hope so. Because we rolling, baby. Well, we're not rolling, but we're turning. We turning. We ain't rolling yet, but we turning. Man, she really looked good with that body on. She looked like a monster, Jack. I think I should have had something like this in the collection. I do see in the back there are cutouts so you can easily access. Is this the motor? I think this may be the motor. And I have looked this up and found out that this is what, like a diesel motor situation. Is this a diesel truck? And I see that right here, you can flip up and put the fuel right up in there. So that's pretty cool, pretty convenient. I also noticed that they do have the body sitting really, really high. It does look cool. I don't know if my buddy is going to lower the body, but you can definitely lower the body. As you see, there is ample space right there in the front bumper. So I don't know if he's going to keep it a high sky rider or if he is going to lower that body down. I can't say. It's not my truck. I'm just the guy with it right now in the mechanic shop. Yeah, she's a big girl. She's a big girl. Look at her in comparison to Pop's RC10T. Wow. That is a big girl. Busty, baby. And oh yeah, as soon as we get both of these bad girls together, this would be an interesting street race, because the T-Max definitely has the power, but the RC10T ain't no punk, not on that flat ground. So yeah, we're gonna see. I don't know who I have my money on yet, because I have not seen either one of these cars perform at their top yet. So we're just gonna see what will happen in the future. And before y'all get to asking me 1,000 questions, what's going on with the RC10T? What's going on with the RC10T? We haven't seen any videos or footage. It's coming very soon. Very, 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 very soon. I'll just say this. We got a little sidetracked with our drag racing career. But we're putting things back in perspective. You're going to see this thing rocking and rolling before you know it. All right, people. You see what we got. You see what we're up against. You see what we don't have. You see that we definitely need to make that trip straight to the hobby shop as soon as we can. As soon as we can. If you have any information, like I always ask you all, I'm an inclusive YouTube channel. I include the subscribers into the channel. As you see, I always take you all's advice. As long as it's good advice and it really works, I take your advice. So this one, I really need your advice. I don't know anything about Nitro cars. I've never had a Nitro car. You see, we got the Losi, baby. Losi brothers, baby, co-captain. So we don't know anything about this. So we need all of the help and assistance that we can get. If you have any leads on that power wand that we need, please tell us. I hope it's not an eBay situation, but it looks like it may be an eBay situation to find that. But we'll figure it out. We always figure it out. And while we figure it out, what I need you to do, like I always say, get down, smash the subscribe button. If you haven't, smash the subscribe button. Like the videos, get down, comment in the videos. Let us know what you think. I always ask what you all think. I want to know what you think about the content that we are creating. Tell a friend to get in tune with the channel. Hold on, because I know what you're going to do. You're going to pinpoint this when I say my little usual spiel and cut the video off. Don't cut the video off, because what I'm about to tell you is, if you are keeping up with our drag racing career over here at the I'm Driving channel, our next drag race, official drag race that we will definitely be there for, will be on June 29th out there at Great Lakes Dragway with the 847 No Prep Eliminators for their next club race. If you are in the Chicagoland area, the Wisconsin area, you're close, you would like to get out there with us, come out there and run with us. Definitely, if you're a fan of the channel, you want to get out there, come on out there with me. We rolling, baby. Not to mention the co-captain gonna be right there. Yes, the co-captain is making his track debut. So if you don't want to miss it, in person, come on out. Also, we got more stuff, baby. Also, on July 5th, Saturday, July 5th, the day after the 4th, if you didn't know. Yes, Al's Car Show. Yes, Al's Car Show. Crestwood, Illinois, at Ozinga Field. If you didn't know, now you know. Car show and race, baby. Car show like a real car show for RC cars. So yeah, bring your best out. If you get your best body that you put together with all of the bells and whistles, bring it out. There will be a car show competition and a race. And yes, me and the co-captain will definitely be in the building, baby. So like I say, if you want to get in tune with us, if you're in the Chicagoland area, the surrounding suburbs, you want to get in tune with us, come out, get in tune with us, check in with the newbies on the rise. You see we newbies on the rise, baby. Running them too fast, baby. Yes, sir. So you see what's going on. If you want to come out, have fun with us. I plan on having fun all summer. It's a low-C summer, baby. Low-C summer 2K25. Till the next time, I thank y'all for tuning in. I'm B. Adams, y'all, and I'm driving.